Hello? What's up, guys? Can you hear us? I don't know.
It's like covered in cat hair. What does it look like if I turn the light off? A little dark in here.
Guys, it's always this awkward moment when we first start streaming here. I don't know if you guys can hear us. So what's going on?
I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, so, oh, there we go. We can hear you. Cool. What's up, guys? All right. Who's on here? Mike the Glass Guy. What's going on, man? Mike Squeegee!
The second love of your life.
The second love of my life. Oh, man. Kenneth, what's going on, man? Guys, we just thought we would come on and do a live video and chat with you guys. See what's going on.
Kansas City today was beautiful. It was like 50 degrees, but it hasn't been that way. And so we haven't gotten to film like a whole bunch because we just haven't been working because it's been a really wet winter. So this week we're going to go live. Next week we already have a video made. So
yeah. Yeah, we just got to get back to work. It's been awful here. What has the weather been like for you guys? It's been crazy. And what a crazy year, 2019. And it's been insane so far. It's been really crazy.
Hey, Fluff Daddy.
Joseph, what's up, man? Fluff?
Katrina.
Katrina's on too?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? So what do you guys want to talk about? How's your guys' winter going? Is it good? Have you guys been hit with all this bad weather? Are you staying busy? Are you I guess the residential guys are just off?
Probably used to it.
Yeah.
Not us. We've been getting a little stir crazy. So like the last 2 days, Monday it rained nonstop. And then we got to work Tuesday and today and tomorrow. And then I think Friday we're getting another 4 to 6 inches of snow. But we're going to try to work anyways.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Oh, T-Squeegee went live too. I hate going live when other people do. I saw it as soon as we were hooking everything up.
Here's a question. Do you invoice customers for storefronts if you go twice a month? Do you charge them monthly or every 2 weeks? That really just depends on how they're going to pay.
Yeah.
Either. So some people pay cash or check at the store upon each service. Sometimes we bill them monthly. They can pay with credit card online or they'll send a check in the mail. So it could really be any way. We try to be as flexible as possible.
It all depends on how the client wants to set up billing. And, we have this one account. They're only serviced once a month, but I have to send them the invoice. And then our terms are always net 30. And it's really weird. They send us a new credit card every month. And then we have to put in the credit card information to pay the bill. It's really strange. But my point is everybody has a different payment system. So
Diego's here. We recently started talking to Diego Garcia. I know a lot of you guys know who he is already, but he's actually from Kansas City. So we've been talking to him a bunch. He seems like a really cool guy. So hey, Diego.
Diego, what's up, man? I'm jealous of the weather. You must be.
No, he said that it's raining there.
Oh, how weird! Raining in California.
Yeah.
Mike the Glass Guy says, any new tools you have been testing out lately? Actually, we have been testing some new tools. We're going to be testing a new Waterfed pole probably here in the next month. And I think it's going to hit the market in late spring, something like that. Really excited about that because this pole is going to offer a lot. There's going to be a lot of features to the pole. I don't want to say too much and give it away. And
then we have the Zero Trad pole that came with the shorty Waterfed pole. So we're using that right now. If you guys want, we'll do a review. If not, we'll just throw it into a video and just let you guys know what we think. We don't have to make a whole video. But if you guys want to see one, we'd be happy to do that once the weather gets nice enough to where we can actually water fed too.
Yeah. We've been messing around with the Zero Micro for some time. We got sent a one of the early beta versions and loved it. And the final product is really cool. The collapse length is crazy. It's a little bit on the heavier side just because you have so many sections to make it so small. And it's got a lot of features like end defenders and all that. But a great pole. And I love the fact that it has a traditional pole in it as well. So.
And then we have some other stuff we can't really talk about. And then, a lot of stuff we just can't talk about yet. Just how it is.
It's respect for some of the companies. We don't, when some of the companies send us products to test and to give them feedback on, they really appreciate it if you just keep that between them. At that point, there's always plans to have a video, but some of the feedback is going to them so that they can perfect the tool before it hits the market. And I totally, respect that. So.
Victor asks, how would you clean old tinted windows and remove tape and residue? Thanks.
Burn it to the ground.
Yeah.
Burn it.
For sure. Unless you're removing the tint. I mean, there's not a whole lot you could do.
No.
You know who the guy, if you think like no one's going to be able to help me with this, I have no idea. Like a question like that, the guy to go to for that is John Lee. He knows everything. He's been in this business for how long? I don't even know how long. I think
since the 70s.
John Lee
80s.
Will have a solution for any problem. Like when we first started Waterfed, John Lee helped us so much. Like any odd kind of weird job questions we have, we go to John Lee.
Yep.
Because he knows everything.
John, you can find John Lee over on our forum at lukethewindowcleaner.com/community. Or you can always reach out to windowcleaner.com. You can find John over there. Great guy. Bud Light. Yep. Having a Bud Light, man.
I don't drink throughout the week.
No. Reanna barely drinks on the weekends. Usually have a couple of beers on Friday, maybe a Saturday too. I usually have 1 or 2 beers when I'm doing office work. I just tried cramming in. That's why we were late to the live video today, because I was sitting there cramming in invoices and bookkeeping, and then I got on the phone with one of our customers and we chatted too long. So, you endorsed? I wish.
What's the best way to get better at Waterfed pole?
Best way to get better at Waterfed pole is to just get on a Waterfed pole and practice. Honestly, and then going back and forth. So if you get into, honestly, I should rephrase that. One of the best ways to get better with it is cleaning some family or friends' houses with it first. That's what we did when we first got our system. We cleaned
my mom's, my sister's, and our own.
Yeah, before we actually, and we should have done, I think, a little bit more. And something you don't think about is the setup and breakdown of the pole. If you have a portable system, that's something you're going to want to practice and really perfect and get a good system. Because in the beginning, we were wasting a lot of time with setup and breakdown, and we just didn't have everything figured out. So practice at your friends and families. But what I was saying is when you clean the window, go inside and see what you're doing. Pick out a window and go inside and really inspect what you did. And see what you're missing.
You'll see the problem areas are always the corners.
Yes, I was going to say, Reanna can contest to this because I usually do the outsides when we're doing residential, and Reanna will do the inside. So tell them what the parts that I always miss.
It's always the corners and the very, very top, just a small strip along the top and the top 2 corners. If it's a double hung, it's the top pane is normally perfect. The bottom pane, it'll be right underneath the double hung. Double hungs to me are trickier than French panes, and I'm too scared to do Waterfed.
I'm not trying to toot my horn, but I think I got French panes down.
Yeah, you are really good at French panes. Yeah. Double hungs are. It's just a whole different thing. Every window is a little different, but it's honestly just practice. Watch some videos. I know they're boring, but watch videos. Luke has a how-to Waterfed pole video.
It's very basic. Basic. We're planning on expanding on our how-to Waterfed information this upcoming season, but the video is really basic, and it should steer you in the right direction. Stay away from Reachit's Waterfed instructional videos. They're crap. You don't like them.
If you had only one water-fed pole brush to use, which one would you choose?
Tucker nylon, hands down. Tucker nylon.
Just the basic nylon.
Yep. It's tried and true, man. I have tried a lot of brushes. I can't say I've tried all of them, but I've tried a lot. And the Tucker dual trim nylon brush, I personally like the one with the dual pencil and dual fan jets. That way, if you run into a situation where you have hydrophilic glass, you can use the fan jets. But anyways, that is the best brush, hands down. Second favorite would be the Unger Radius brush. I really like that brush. It's great. The bristles are softer and longer. They do a great job of getting into the corners, but I don't feel like I have the agitation that I do with the shorter bristles of the Tucker.
So if you're cleaning a house like in the UK where they clean houses like every week or, once a month, I would say that the Unger brush would work just fine for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be my go-to. And I love about the Radius brush is that it's got this little lip on it, which makes it great for, depending on how you put the brush on your pole, it makes it great for getting sills or frames. It's really great. So what else is going on here?
Why can't you use Waterfed to clean more commercial businesses? I have a portable tank and I am building a long hose from the trailer. Tucker nylon, love it. Well, we do use the Waterfed on commercial. Unfortunately,
maybe it's talking about storefront though.
Yeah, like we're faster. Just hand tools. We're just faster that way on most storefronts. Like tomorrow we have a leasing office. We'll Waterfed pull that. Mm-hmm. We just don't get to film everywhere. It's just sometimes the jobs are a little harder or they're newer.
We have an office building downtown. We only Waterfed that.
It's all
French panes. But it's just that a lot of times when you run into, or at least for us, when we tried the Waterfed, it's great for commercial, for like large commercial. Yeah, hands down, we usually go Waterfed if it's 2 or 3 stories up. But for ground level stuff, especially if the glass is hydrophobic, if it's hydrophobic glass, it's a pain in the butt, and you can just squeegee it so much faster because of the rinse. And the thing is, if you're not doing it like weekly or bi-weekly, and say especially if it's monthly, you really need to give it a thorough rinse. Maybe if you're doing this account weekly, you could get by with just even if it is hydrophobic. So
it's just Waterfed is good. It's like straight pulls versus the pivoting pole tools. Everything has a place, and we did this one commercial job, and the first time we did it, we used Waterfed pole, and we beat the crap out of ourselves, and we were like, crap, that was really hard. The next time we did it with hand tools, and we had it done in like 45 minutes, and we're like, why did we even try to use it? I think we were excited to have it, so we were just using it on everything. And so now I think we can do that job in like 30 minutes. It's a bigger job.
We have that on schedule again.
Yeah.
What gets me, and I think Reanna too, is the whole what's better, the water-fed or traditional. Neither one is better than the other. It's not so. They're both tools in your arsenal. And the most important thing, and I say this all the time, the most important thing about Waterfed is knowing when to use it and when not to use it.
It's really preference, your personal preference.
Yeah.
Luke prefers not to be up on a ladder all day in 100-degree heat in the summer.
Yeah.
It's not safe.
Well, it's been tried and true that I can get more houses done.
Yeah.
I can.
You can get more houses done. Where before I would finish way before him on the inside, now we finish at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's quicker. Here's one. You two do a lot of fast food restaurants. How did you go about getting those accounts? I've had a difficult time getting any of them accounts.
Welcome to the storefront game, bro.
For real.
No, man, you are going to have a lot of no's. You're going to have a lot of, don't care, already have somebody. You have to talk to corporate. You're going to get a lot of the same thing over and over again. But
a lot of our accounts that we've gotten that way we've talked to the right person at the right time.
Yes. And that's like the crummiest answer because no one ever likes that. They always want the aha kind of answer. Like you can take it and really go do something with it. I would say being out every single day, working every day, and being consistent is going to be the best advice I can give you. And like Reanna said, that means that your chances of being at the right place and the right time is going to increase.
One of our larger restaurant accounts, we just happened to go in. We were eating, I think, at a Dunkin' Donuts. Next door was this restaurant. I was like, let's just go drop off a card. And Luke's like, I don't really want to. And I was like, well, let's just do it.
Because I know what I said. I was like, no, this is a corporate account. We're not going to get this.
No. Luke goes in. The guy who Luke talks to, he's the manager there. He had just got done cleaning the windows. And so he knew how hard it was. It took him 2 days to clean the windows.
And he hated it.
And he hated it. And he was like, hell yeah. Yes, I need that. I hated that.
And then it just took lots of follow-ups. And again, being persistent. Like if I would have stopped at even the second follow-up, we might not have gotten that job. It took like 2 or 3 months of consistent follow-ups. And then it paid off and we got the job. We're in the middle of that right now. We're in the middle of a quote for 18 stores. And I've been working on this since January. We had a meeting and now it's just a follow-up game, like follow. And the follow-ups are so tricky too. I had a guy email us about this the other day. How often should you follow up? Don't be annoying. And I am so, I get annoying. I know I do. Like, because I want to answer, I want to add it to the books. I want to get it on the schedule and I want to get clean in it. So try not to be annoying. Put yourself in their shoes. Like they know you have the quote in there. Like, and they're going to give you the answer or they're going to reach out to you if they make a decision. So just every couple of weeks, follow up with them. See if there's any questions you can answer. And if they tell you no, that doesn't mean you can't go back to try to get the account later.
Because managers switch out all the time.
Yeah.
Jordy's on there.
Jordy, what's up, man?
The Window Cleanse. If you're not subscribed to the Window Cleanse, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Just leave. I don't know if you've watched Jordy's videos. If you've watched it from the beginning, you've seen an evolution in his videos, just like you have ours. You see like them grow and kind of come into your own and come into like your editing and your format for your videos. Jordy has come, not to say his first videos weren't great, but his videos now, he's really got it down. They're awesome videos. They're really entertaining to watch.
Great people.
It's like you sit down, you're like, oh, it's 10 minutes, let's see what this is about. And then like your 10 minutes is like, boom, it's done. It's like, what? That was so fast.
It's great. And they're, like I said, I just can't stress out what good people they are. It's hard to meet good people like them.
And Jordy and Katrina are both going to be at the convention this year. And so are we.
We're going to be at the convention, the huge convention.
Because it's only like 2 hours from us. So we're going to go.
Hey, hold on.
We didn't go to Atlanta.
I want to read this one guy put it all caps. Outlaw. Okay. How often do you replace your zero membrane and carbon filter? A lot of those questions are really dependent on the TDS of your water and how often you're using your system. So if you've got really high TDS and you're using the system every day, all day, you're going to be changing out your filters a lot more than we are. Being an RO membrane, I hear most guys get years of life out of the membranes. They do recommend back flushing the system. And of course, taking care of that membrane means changing out, especially if you're going to be using it that much, changing out that carbon filter. And they suggest changing out your carbon filter. I think it's once every month. Honestly, I change mine probably once every 2 months. So yeah. Where is the huge convention this year? It's in Branson, Missouri. What else, guys?
Do you guys ever use a water pump to add water pressure?
There was a question if we ever use a water pump to add water pressure to the Waterfed pull system. No, not really. So
we haven't needed it.
There are times with the RO that we can get some crap pressure. That's not because of the system. That's because of the water pressure at the home. I will say that, and it's pretty rare that it's so bad that you can tell and it affects how you're cleaning the windows. But if you're using DI only, you're gold. I've never had a problem with just DI only. So what else?
Hello from Scotland.
Scotland? What's going on, man? Hey, everybody, do you guys ever watch, has anyone ever heard of John Ryan? I just got to give my friend John Ryan a shout out too. If you guys haven't seen John Ryan's channel, he has a lawn care channel from Ireland, but he's done some window cleaning and some pressure washing. Anyways, another really great guy, and he's got a lot of good insight into business and just kind of like the service industry. So if you guys get an opportunity, check out John Ryan's.
If I ever met John Ryan in real life, I'd probably cry.
He is.
I don't know why.
He's a great guy too.
We have been talking to him since like the beginning of time.
He was one of the first people I ever like started networking with.
Yeah, and he's just like, he's just the guy you can trust to tell you how it is.
Yeah.
Him and Jordy both.
He'll give you the hard truths.
Yeah.
And that's why I love Jordy too. Jordy gives us the hard truths.
I wish you guys could see how this cat is sitting. She's sitting like a person.
This guy says, have you had to change parts with your screen cleaner? No parts at all. The Aztec screen cleaner, or I know there's a Zero screen cleaner, solid. I've never changed any parts on that thing. And we've used the crap out of it too. I love GG4. Get out of here.
That cat is cute as shit, is it? I wish you could see. I wish the camera can. I don't think you can see her belly though.
Oh. How she's like, sitting like a human.
This is my best friend in the world. She's like my emotional support animal.
Mike the Glass guy. Oh, what's going on, Mike? I know you. We talked the other day. What video editing software do you guys use? We use Premiere Pro for all of our video editing, and we use a GoPro. I would show you the GoPro 7 now for all of our filming. But we have so many different GoPros. It's all about GG3 for commercial work. See, I'm sorry, over here the guys were talking about using GG4 and GG3. I don't like GG anything. I don't know. We tried GG4 and we were just not impressed, but we love Slip. And now I know that they also sell like a glide, and we tried adding the glide and we just could never add enough. So we just went back to a dish soap. We've always used Dawn, and we started using Dawn Heavy Duty. Have you guys seen it? It's like the purple Dawn. Man, there is quite a big difference in the slip you get between the two and the cleaning power. It really does clean better, but it will just suck the moisture right out of your hands. I mean, that is very noticeable.
Where'd you get that hoodie?
Where'd I get this hoodie? From windowcleaner.com. Our friends over there. It's fresh, right? We got a couple different colors. That's awesome. Look at this.
She's turning it on right now.
She's like such a ham.
Whenever we go to work on the weekdays, she hates us. So this is a real treat for me.
What's free? Free software. If you're talking about the Premiere software that we talked about on for video editing, that's not free. I forgot what it is. You have to pay a month. And was there Anthony, the window cleaning guy? I just wanted to say what's up to him. He seems like a good guy. Pole work in the heat.
Do you guys ever have your competition take your customers?
No. Honestly, we haven't really ran into that problem.
We had one Cricut store, and oh, you know what it is? So we'll have stores in a strip mall. This has happened twice. And so we'll have like a couple stores. And there's a company called AutoClean, and they'll go and get the entire strip mall from the management.
Yep.
And we're like, we want to do that because they only do the outsides. We've had that happen twice, where they've taken over the whole strip mall. So we've lost jobs. But once you get enough, it doesn't hurt you that much. I mean, it would take a lot for us to go into panic mode over losing a customer.
Yeah. And I think the only time like Reanna said, I think the only time that you're going to lose customers is in that situation where someone comes and takes like a whole strip mall. Like the customer can't pay you to come if someone else is paying for it. Or let's be honest, it's kind of like when you screw up. And that was my thing. It's like, I don't know. We always try to communicate with our customers no matter what's going on. Like if we miss service or we're going to come late or whatever, we try to communicate with them. So Not that we're perfect, but I think if you communicate with them, you shouldn't lose customers, really.
Sharon is reading the questions.
What's the biggest learned lesson? The biggest learned lesson. Charge more. I think that for me, that's my biggest lesson is like charge more, charge what you're worth, and then charge more on top of that. So be expensive. I heard Matt Smith, a service industry coach, said if he could go back and do it all again, he would charge way more for his window cleaning too. It's just, guys, let's be honest, like the window cleaning industry, I think it's a very low percentage of guys that make it really huge. They're making multi-million-dollar businesses out of window cleaning. And I'm not really too sure what they're doing with it or whatever, but to get to that point, I don't think being dirt cheap is going to get you there. You've got to charge reasonable prices. So that's my biggest lesson learned. What about you, Reanna? Biggest lesson learned?
Probably that there's a lot of things in the beginning I was scared to do, like certain jobs for myself, because like windows are really high or there was like tricky pole work. But if you'll figure it out. If you have to do it, you'll figure it out. You'll figure out how to do it. And yeah, I've always been like, I don't like being bad at something. It pisses me off when I'm bad at something. And so making myself do harder jobs by myself, because Luke and I will split up sometimes. Should be all the time, but we like working together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say just there's nothing you can't do. You'll figure out a way to do it.
I was going to say too, we've talked about this before, and I've talked about this with other YouTubers, with the whole, surely you guys have noticed over the last year or 2 years, the window cleaning, like YouTube content, social media thing is continuing to increase. Like when we first started, there was only a handful of like consistent window cleaning YouTubers, like maybe 5, maybe 10, but there wasn't a whole lot of them. And now there's probably 100. I mean, it's really gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. So the thing is that I found since I've seen that increase, which is awesome because the community is getting bigger. There's more people over here asking questions and everything. But sometimes go try it. Sometimes just try to do it and try to learn from your mistakes. And, we're here to answer questions, but I think that's a good piece of advice. Like, I could tell you everything there is to know about trying to work with a trad pole, but you're just going to have to get out there and do it. I can tell you, we can give you all the tips we can about selling. You're just going to have to get out there and do it sometime, though. So I think that's a good one. Hey, Monarch Window Cleaning, what's up, man? We love you, dude. Trent says, got stuck at a job yesterday with what I was doing. Remembered your video on troubleshooting parts, really helped. That's awesome. Thank you.
Do you guys still get nervous passing out business cards?
Heck
yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were both quick. Heck yeah.
Oh, yes. I can't get out of the car if I'm by myself.
Jordy and us were just talking about this today, and we've said this before. Getting out of your vehicle is going to be the most difficult thing when it comes to that whole door-to-door kind of selling. It's so hard. If you just get out of the car, get out of the door, go do it, I think you'll be okay. That's how we are. Like, we always build it up to be this big thing. And then when we actually get out there and do it, it's okay. It's not a big deal. James Brown says, why does the window cleaning and power washing industry give free quotes? Other service industries charge a diagnosis fee and fee for inspections. What's the deal? I don't know.
I wish we could charge for quotes. That would be legit.
Joseph Kincaid or the Fluff Daddy? He charges for quotes. I think he does. I think so. Don't quote me.
For
but
residential? For
residential, yeah. He charges because he's a storefront guy, and yeah, he charges. So you can charge. Who's saying you can't? It's very competitive. So I don't know. And honestly, like, I just don't feel right charging because I usually, when I'm there doing like a residential quote, unless it's like storms, we can do it in like 5 minutes. Literally, we just have to count the windows, add it up, done.
But then you have to go home. You have to put all that in the computer. You have to
That's
send it
true.
over with house
And all the
call.
driving.
Yeah.
We've eliminated a lot of the hiccups with quotes. I bucked the system forever on the phone quotes, but 9 times out of 10, customers are really okay with sending you pictures. And if it's not storms, usually it'll work. If they just send us a picture of each side of the home from the outside, we can quote it right over the phone. And that's worked awesome.
Also, our service area is huge. We go all over. So there's a chance that we're like in or near their house at least every other week. So that makes it a lot easier too.
Yeah.
Are you looking for an employee because Rihanna's expecting? No, it's because we have too much work. We have a lot of work.
And we want to grow, and we can't grow just being the two of us.
Yeah.
Can't do it. We need like more sales is what we need.
How do you handle interior skylight cleaning with a pole?
With a pole? All depends. Before we have an Unger Stingray, and I would probably use that. Or I would use like the Unger, you guys know the Unger Doodle Bug, that flat attachment you can put on it with Velcro, and they have those Unger cleaning pads. That with some spray away or invisible glass works really well. And if it's really dirty and it has to be pulled, I use the accelerator at a 0 degree, and we'll put a big towel underneath it where if any water's falling down, and just make sure you're cleaning like really dry. You might have to do it a couple times, but clean really dry. And if you don't have an accelerator, you could use just a 0 degree tool. So you just need some practice. Very carefully, Jacob says.
Any of your residential customers do monthly? Just landed my first monthly residential.
Oh, that's awesome.
We've got a couple that do quarterly, no monthlies.
Yeah. I don't know. We don't push it, to be honest. Maybe we should.
They wouldn't. They wouldn't do that. Have you ever dreamed of having the greatest window cleaner in town clean your windows? Well, I'm here to make that dream come true. Mine was landed me a bunch of accounts.
I love you, Mike.
Do you have a fuel charge on your tickets?
No. That's we just, and well, yes, we do, but we have a fuel charge and taxes and admin fees and all of that, and that's what's in the price, and that's why we always tell people be more expensive.
If someone wants us, because we've had storefronts and residential where they're like an hour or so or more outside of our service area, then we will let them know that it is going to be more expensive.
Yes.
And normally they're fine with that.
Absolutely. Rob B says, beginner question, how do you manage jobs that are too far apart from each other? Do you mean like storefronts or that's really hard when you're beginning. If you're new and say you only have like 2 storefronts, it just kind of sucks because you don't have anything there. So what I would do and what we do is build a route to that next job. Start stopping all over. I mean, you've got the time, and that's the great thing in the beginning is you've got the time. So spend that time stopping everywhere over there. And then before you know it, you'll build a route, and then you can build more over here and more over here. And before you know it, that splits up into 2 days, and then you build more. It goes crazy. And that's how we've built all of our routes for the most part.
Steve-O's here?
Steve-O, what are you doing here?
You're
What's
on
up, man?
vacation. Get out of here.
Steve, are you supposed to? Oh, you are in the Philippines. Oh, hey, Power Crew. Thank you for sharing our forum, man. I'm glad you like the forum. And guys, we have kind of been like on a mini vacation since like January. Not really. It's just been, the weather's been really bad here. You see this pile of mess behind us. We've been crafting and we've just been doing like hobbies. It's been kind of like a nice little break from the hectic year. And we're just now starting to like ramp things back up for 2019. So Steve-O, it's Thursday morning at 9 a.m. How long are you going to be there, man?
Living in the future.
He's in the future. Robbie Mather, do you guys ever get asked to clean solar panels on residential properties? If so, do you deal with them as you would a window? Honestly, I've never cleaned a solar panel. maybe they're just not really popular here, but we don't have.
Ask John Lee. John Lee is the man. I'm telling you, solar panel, like any weird thing that you don't know,
Mhm.
he'll help you. You don't have to buy anything from him. He'll just help you to help you.
Can I say one quick thing? And I know you guys are going to be like, oh, you're bought and paid for. But windowcleaner.com, or they used to be Window Cleaning Resource. The cool thing about them is that you don't necessarily have to buy something for them to help you out. Okay. So a lot of questions we always get asked, why do you guys work with Window Cleaning Resource? Why do you work with windowcleaner.com? They're great people. So if you have questions, say we can't get to you or whatever it is, shoot them a question over at windowcleaner.com. They will answer it. So they're really good people.
Or they'll send you to a forum.
One of their forums. Like
Yeah.
there's just so much information there. Their forum has years and years of archived information you can search. But come to ours, and we're building that.
Quality Swan says, just finished a post-construction cleanup. Kind of underpriced it. School. A lot of tape inside windows. Live and learn.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. We still do that.
Everybody does.
Man, we just did that. Oh, man, that freaking flip job.
Yeah, we had a construction cleanup at this home this guy was flipping.
We're,
I screwed it up so bad.
we were just too lazy to go do the quote. So we pulled up the house, or Luke thought he pulled up the house on Zillow. Thought he saw the windows, and he thought they were just double hungs. We get there, they were not double hungs. It was storm windows, and he'd already given the guy the price.
And the windows, we refer to them as Colombian windows. So the actual double hungs, they're the type that you have to take out of the frame. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that.
The bottom window comes off to get the screen and storm out, and then you get it's just. We were only there an hour. We busted our butts because it was also getting dark.
Yeah.
We were working in the dark, cleaning storm windows.
What did we bid that at? Like $200?
$200 or $300,
Oh
and it should have been $800 or $900, honestly. And it should have taken a lot longer than it did. But we were just like, we have to get this done quick if we're going to make any money.
And everybody, I don't care how many years of experience you have, you goof up quotes here and there because you can't foresee everything. So that happens to everybody still.
Jacob asked how old we are. If you said it before, he doesn't remember.
I'm 23.
I'm 76. I'm 31, and Luke is 34. 34. 33.
33. I'm 33. I'm not
He's
34. I'm going to be
33.
33 or 34 this year.
And I'll be 32.
Claudia Swan said, I agree when counting the windows. I counted outside. Yeah. So something we did learn, like that job that Reanna was talking about, we just completely screwed that up. We should have went to the house. But any construction cleanup, go to the place and look on the outside and look on the inside and touch windows. That is a great tip. So if you're doing construction cleanup, look at outside, look at inside, touch windows. Always touch the windows. Like, don't be scared to go a little bit beyond on the construction cleanups, and you will appreciate it later on. Because that's the problem with construction cleanups. You always look at it and you're like, I do this. I'm always like, it's not gonna be that bad. It's not gonna be that bad, Reanna. We're fine. And then we get there, and guess what? It sucks. And so charge a lot and always really inspect it.
Chuck says, why is Window Cleaning Resource so much better than Detroit Sponge? We're not saying that they're better. We like them. And we're not saying you guys have to shop there. If I say I like the accelerator, if you go get it from Detroit Sponge, that's fine. I don't care. I don't care where you get it.
Good for you.
I like Window Cleaning Resource. I like the guys there. I've met the guys. I've met, Chris and his wife, and that's what we like. We like them.
Yeah.
We consider a lot of them friends. We can ask them for help if we need help on jobs. We joined their forum years ago, and we learned a lot there, like about Waterfed, because we didn't know. They have the pressure washing forum. So, that's something we're interested in getting started in, and that will be a resource for us. It's just, it's preference. We prefer them. If you don't prefer them, that's okay.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people out there who will tell you that customer service is, I mean, it's just the best.
Yeah. Like that's when it comes to tools that we suggest for you guys to use, we try to suggest tools that we know are going to not only do the tool, are they made well, but we know that they're going to be backed by some kind of reputable company to where, like, you guys probably saw our Tucker video, right? Like where I was like, Tucker polls, blah, blah. I am going to make that poll video if you're watching. But the thing is that Tucker is definitely by no means is Tucker like a shiesty company. I see Sean on Facebook all the time. Like if anyone's got a problem, Sean's right there. Like, bam, let's get you a new poll. Oh, something happened with the claim. Bam, no questions asked. Let's get you a new claim. And Window Cleaning Resource is the same way. Window Cleaning Resource, I see them all the time on Facebook, everywhere. They're like, oh, you had a problem? Bam, let's get you some credit. Oh, you need something? Let's just replace the tool. No questions asked. And those are the kind of companies we want to stand behind.
We've ordered from 2 other companies. I won't say their names. And we haven't had great experiences with either one of them.
Reach it?
No. We haven't ordered. No. No. 2 other supply companies.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can, whatever. But we didn't have the best experience with them. And
so, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I will not say their name, but a different supply company I ordered from, was it like a year ago? I was in a pinch and I needed something like right now. And I ordered from them. Oh, it was seriously frustrating because
no, they have something that Window Cleaner didn't have. That's
okay.
What it was. You weren't. Yeah. We were in a pinch because that thing broke, remember?
Oh, and I needed it.
So we had received this part from overseas that we had to use in our Waterfed pole. We liked it.
Yeah,
we liked using it.
At the time, Window Cleaner did not carry it.
Yeah. So we were like, well, we really like that one. We had broken it on the job. So we ordered it from another company. And it was just an awful experience. Nobody
in customer service had ever cleaned windows before, so nobody knew what they were talking about, and it was really frustrating. I was talking to it seemed, no offense, it just seemed like this 18-year-old girl that had never cleaned windows before, and I was like, oh my gosh, man, like, is there anyone there that's cleaned a window, like that has Waterfed experience? Well, yeah, but he'll be back in on Friday, and I'm like, that is not working. Power Crew says, thank you for answering my question. Tomorrow I have my new building. Oh, good luck to you. He's been working on a quote for this new building. Good luck, man.
Jacob says WCR Resources Bay. You guys are funny.
What else here? LNHL asks, hey guys, Waterfed pole question. Are Waterfed poles a problem on houses that have dirty siding? I would imagine the water coming off the windows would leave streaks on the dirty siding. Thanks. It just kind of depends because there's not really any kind of surfactant in the water. So the water coming down the siding is pretty much going to be like rainwater in a way. I mean, it's going to have a lower TDS, but there's no surfactant to really agitate that filth coming off there. So I think you'd be okay. And if there's just going to be water.
It's going to be clean.
Yeah. So I don't think it's going to mess anything up.
Maybe you can upsell a house wash or something.
Yeah. Right. Ben the Window Cleaner asks, what has ever been the biggest building you have done? The biggest one, well, we did that one for that subcontract company. That was huge. Took us kind of like 2 days to do. That was pretty big. I did a 3-story building last summer with another guy.
That's 4.
4 story. Oh, it's 4 stories. Yeah. So we've done some big ones, but no high rise or anything like that. How did you guys choose your business name? What was your second option? Oh, this is fun.
Our first option was okay, so you've had 3.
Yeah.
So Luke had a business with another guy. That's how he started.
Mm-hmm.
Him and a friend. It was Clear Choice.
Clear Choice. Professional window cleaning.
So then.
Original.
How it goes. Friends they shouldn't always work together.
Oh,
so
no.
when they split off, that friend took that name. He's like, that's mine. You
Mhm.
can't have it.
Mhm.
So Luke went with night window cleaning. So he was night window cleaning for
years.
And then he started a YouTube channel, Luke the Window Cleaner. You guys know, you guys are here. And I think, last year?
Year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. We've been talking about rebranding for a long time.
We just switched over. We liked the brand better than Night Window Cleaning. That's not his last name. That was stupid.
We threw out a lot of ideas. We threw around Patriot window cleaning at one time. We threw around we even went to a graphic designer and started like designing the Patriot logo. We threw around the idea of Ninja. Wasn't it like Ninja window cleaning?
Because people come up to us all the time and be like, you guys are like ninjas. And because our uniforms were all black.
Oh, that one lady. I know the lady that says that. And then, in branding, or at least, and I'm not a branding guru, but we like something that was going to be original. And we thought the Luke the Window Cleaner brand and logo was original, and it could still be branded successfully without coming off. I don't know. It came off the right way. It's what we wanted to do. And I'll tell you what, our new brand and logo, we never got a compliment on night window cleaning. Like, no one ever said anything about the brand, cool logo, why'd you name it? Nothing. No one ever mentioned it. And that the logos on our truck and everything, all the time we get people like honking and waving and pointing at the logo, and we get remarks daily about it.
You can imagine Luke in his truck with his sunglasses on, and then they look over, see the logo, and then see him in the driver's seat. They just think it's so funny.
We get comments on it every single day. So it was one of the best moves we've made, is rebranding.
Smudge window cleaning.
Smudge. We always joke around that we want to be, you get the idea window cleaning. You get the idea. We're just okay.
Chuck, I have a Maine Coon, and his name is Waldo. He's just...
What's right up here on me?
Waldo!
Let's see here. A Reanna logo. We actually wanted to make a Reanna logo.
We use that word so loosely.
Was it I wanted to make? Trent says, what qualities do you look for when getting a cat for a small family with kids? Let Reanna tell you, she's the cat professional.
I like cats that are vocal. And that'll play. So if I go to a pound or a shelter, first I gotta get them to talk to me. So if they're very vocal, then I like that. And if they'll play through the cage, that's how I pick them out. And every single one of our cats meows like crazy, and I love it.
Except for Carol.
No, she does.
When I'm around.
Yeah, when you're not around.
Your recommendation to replace my Reach It Mini. I'd love to answer that question, Louise.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but we had a video taken down.
We did. I don't know. I don't even know if you guys care. And we're probably just going to, the numbers here on people watching just going to plummet. But we did a Reach It review on the Gunslinger. We had a copyright strike from Lee Burbage from the Window Cleaning magazine. So unfortunately, guys, the video had to come down.
We do not support Reach It. We do not support any Reach It products. Nope. And we never will.
Nope. So
free Richie B.
Yeah, free Richie B. But to replace your Reach It, I think that there's so many good brands out there to choose from. So we were just talking about creating how to pick your first water-fed pole video, because there's so much that goes into it. Are you doing residential? Are you doing commercial? Is this going to be like an employee pole? Is this your personal pole? Are you using the pole every single day or just a few times a week? There's so much that goes into it. But rule of thumb, you cannot go wrong with, honestly, most, like the Tucker line, they're high quality poles. They really are. The Zero line, high quality poles, and they're very affordable. Unger, You cannot go wrong with an Unger. If any of you guys been window cleaning for a long time, there's really two top dogs in this whole industry, Etery and Unger. Like pretty much all the Etery tools and Unger tools, for the most part, they're awesome tools. They're quality tools. But Unger makes some awesome water-fed poles, so it's an option. My dog continues to eat toilet paper. Can this make them sick? Any idea? Okay,
I think
so
you're confusing this with like a Google search.
Jerry K's got a question. You want to read it, Reanna?
My dog continues to eat toilet paper. Can this make him sick? Any idea why they do this?
Well, Jerry. Troll. Quality Swan says, how often do you have to reschedule due to rain? With storefronts, we don't really reschedule with anybody. We just skip it that day, come the next day. And even in like light to medium rain, you could still probably clean them. For residential, when it comes to rain, we call the customers and let them know at least the day before. And we usually just try to push it out like no more than a week after their scheduled service. Usually we can get them a day after. So just as soon as we can, because the thing is, once summer and spring hits up, you don't want to be doing too much rescheduling. You want to get that off the schedule so you can we try to keep our schedule as open as we can. But just by rescheduling and backing it up and backing it up and backing it up, it really starts making a headache for you. We have that problem right now with all this weather. Kat says, my hamster smells. What should I do? Reanna, I think you're
I don't have a hamster. I used to. I guess you guys could like take a bath together.
Take a bath together.
Like a bonding experience, maybe?
Lewis says, do you use pure water in your mop water? I saw you using a jug of water. No, we don't use pure water for traditional window cleaning. We just use tap water. Those jugs of water that we keep in the truck, we usually keep like 6 to 8 gallons of extra water in the truck because you never know, especially in commercial window cleaning, when you're going to come across a property that doesn't have water and you need it. You need fresh water. So that's why we keep the extra jugs back there. That's just tap water. New Level Graphics David Frame asks, what is your water-fed pole choice? Honestly, out of all the water-fed poles that I've used, I still think it's the Zero Ultimate. It's just like hands down my go-to pole, honestly.
For residential.
For commercial work, I really like the Unger and Light. I really do. That thing's really rigid and it's light. But you can add sections to that pole pretty easily. So what camera do you use to shoot your videos while working? Oh, hey, man, that is our GoPro 7. That's what we use. Or GoPro 6, whatever. Both are good.
You guys are trolling us.
Who is? This guy? I went to blend a smoothie, but accidentally blended my hand. What should I do? I would increase the speed on the blender and put your hand back in there.
Yeah, because that'll cancel out what you did the first time.
Mark Nickerson, what's the best way to present yourself to a new client? Just be you, right?
And sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't like it.
Yeah, but
it helps if you take your wife with you, I think. Because when he walks into a business with an old lady, they're like, and then I walk in behind him, they're like, oh. If she's hanging out with him, he must be okay.
What do you guys do when you're not working? Any hobbies? Yep. I'm not going to tell you, though, because you're going to make fun of me. So
I pour resin.
That's all the resin back there. I build miniatures.
Yep.
That's a new hobby I picked up.
He builds miniatures. I pour resin and I paint.
You're a good painter. Don't roll your eyes at me. Well, yeah. Black Diamond Rubber is any good? We have no idea. I've never used them, but he's teamed up with Perry Tate, so they're dead to me.
Who?
This guy asked if Black Diamond Rubbers were any good. So
I'm guessing they're trash.
Yep. If he's teamed up with Perry Tate, it's definitely trash.
Your hoodie is from Mormon. I like it. It's not actually.
Nope, this is not a Mormon hoodie. This is a windowcleaner.com hoodie. It does have the Mormon colors, kind of.
We went to a Mormon and they gave us hoodies and it said hashtag I am a Mormon. And we live in Independence, Missouri, which is like, there's a lot of Mormons here. There's a lot of Mormons. We did not wear those hoodies.
It seemed kind of like offensive and weird in a way. Like
just because in the UK, that's not like a prominent religion. But here in the States, when you hear Mormon, even if you don't see this, you don't see the spelling, you say, I'm a Mormon. People think you're talking about the religion.
Yeah.
And we're not Mormon.
Does anyone else agree with that? Because everyone there looked at us like we were crazy. But like Reanna said, that here it's such a big community that if we wore that shirt around, people would be like, okay. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, no. That's my glass jar.
Better get it. She wants attention.
Quick.
Lewis, do you wash windows in freezing weather? Yes, we wash windows in freezing temperatures. You can use windshield washing fluid. We just covered this in the video that we were recording at work.
I think we have probably like 75 other videos
talking about it. It's methanol alcohol. Methanol alcohol is the ingredient in windshield washing fluid that prevents water from freezing. You can usually find somewhere locally, you can find methanol alcohol, like raw methanol alcohol, or just buy windshield washing fluid. We buy windshield washing fluid because it's at every gas station, so it's very easy to get. Cyber Viper, do you guys plan on expanding your business to include more services if you ever get employee thing settled? We're getting the employee thing settled. It's just not it's not an option. It's going to happen.
You know, after I started working with Luke and we really figured some stuff out, we took back a lot of services. We stopped blind cleaning.
Yep. No
screen
ceiling
repair,
fans.
Ceiling fans. Like we stopped doing
light bulb changing.
We don't want to do that. We want to specialize in one thing. And I could see us adding pressure washing.
Yes.
I think we say it every year, like we're going to add it this year, but then it's like
we just don't.
We don't have time. So we'd love to though.
Do you guys agree with that? Because we found that trying to be like a jack of all trades was a waste of time. One, we were making as much money doing these other things than we were cleaning windows. Like for example, when you're cleaning a ceiling fan that's like, say, 15 feet in the air, you know, and you got to do this weird thing to get up there and clean it.
That log cabin we cleaned.
Yeah.
Remember, it was like so high.
Yeah, it was stupid. And it was like, how long did I spend doing that for that kind of money when I could have went and cleaned, you know, $10 paints and just cranked them out. So that's why we stopped having all those services, because we found that we were wasting time on these extra services when you could just be focused on what you're good at, and that's cleaning windows.
Before we thought about pressure washing, we thought about carpet cleaning. So we're already in the house. Maybe we should do carpet cleaning.
Oh yeah, we did think about carpet cleaning.
But then we actually prefer to be on the outside of the house, to be by yourself.
That's why I like pressure washing.
Yeah.
I like exterior services, and and I think exterior services are faster.
Mm-hmm.
There's no messing around with going inside the home, and even on an employee side too, I think it's better. Don't do a lot of things. Sorry, we're reading some of your guys' questions. It says, I don't like the jack of all trades model. Be great at one thing, not good at a bunch of stuff.
That is exactly why we did it. Because I think we were sitting at home. We don't have a garage. We're renters. We're trying to buy a home now. We were sitting at home in our living room, taking apart screens and rescreening them to take them back to a customer's house. It was like 25 screens or something. And we're like, we hate this. We hate doing this. Why are we doing this? Like, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
So, no, thank you.
Yeah, maybe down the road, you know, after we get a few other things in line, we could add on, like possibly screen repair. Nope. But we may add on the pressure washing.
I can see the bigger things: window cleaning, pressure washing, carpet cleaning. Probably not, but
maybe. I would just say look at high ticket
gutter cleaning.
Yeah, look at high ticketed items that you can sell and that you could, you know, be a professional at. Like, I don't know. For me, it's changing a light bulb for $7 or whatever it is, or $2 light bulb. It just seems stupid. Like, I'm not going to do it. No. I do more screen repair than window cleaning mostly. No, and that's awesome. And you got it down. We're not knocking any of that stuff, man. Like, you probably got it down to a science.
Hated it. We'd be at home doing it, just pissed off, honestly.
I hated it.
We hated it.
Because the thing is we do so much window cleaning. So it's like, okay, so you get home, you go straight to office work, then go straight to repairing the screen, go straight to bed, so you can get up and go clean 20 restaurants. Like, it's just too much, man. Ben, I just picked up the Staples Center for window cleaning. You guys want to help?
No. I'm still mad at you, so.
You're mad at Ben, the window cleaner?
If that's the Ben I think it is.
Oh. The Duke Bane, what would you recommend? I do two clean windows in really high humidity.
That is, Luke hates the wind. I hate the humidity. That is the worst weather to work in my opinion. I don't know if that's considered weather, but whenever the humidity is so high and you keep getting like your water keeps creeping from the edge, oh man, nothing dries out. I hate the humidity, and we have extremely high humidity here.
There's nothing you can do about it, really.
No, everything is just like your towels are all wet. They stay wet. You can't detail right. Everything looks like crap.
There's nothing you can do, though. There's no fix.
Yeah.
I guess just use extra towels. We're going to start wrapping it up here in a second. Use a good rubber in humidity. Well, I guess that's a good.
Use what?
He says use a good rubber in humidity. Todd's window cleaning. Move to Palm Springs. No, thank you. I like Kansas City. Weather every summer. Well, guys, we're going to start wrapping it up here. I'm sorry, the questions, we keep seeing more. We're so popular. Raymond, I'm thinking about a package window cleaning, gutter cleaning, and pressure washing on a house. What do you think? I think that's great. Are you asking like packaging it? I think that's awesome. And I think that's something we would like to start doing. Just, kind of marketing it as exterior services. Like in my mind, if you could just go to a house and stay on the outside, exterior window cleaning, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, oh man, you could just be in and out and keep moving on. And you don't have to worry about employees inside of the house screwing stuff up and breaking stuff. And yeah, that would be awesome. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. We got to get off here and hang out. And
Maine Coon's not around, but Stella's here. Oh, she's big.
You can barely see her.
She's our biggest cat we have. She's actually bigger than the Maine Coon. She weighs more than him anyways.
This is Stella.
She is massive.
She loves me.
She does. Weird.
This is how you show her off. This award-winning cat. It's okay.
I had Stella before I met Luke, and she's hated all humans but me. She hates my mom. She hates everyone. But when Luke came over, she liked him, and I was like, guess I gotta marry him.
Best friend. She was like, he's part of my tribe.
All right. That's it.
That's it.
So next week we are gonna have a real video. We just threw this out here. If you guys want, we can do one, every couple months if this is helpful. We just kind of rapid fire question answer.
Yeah, and
answer questions.
I know they kind of go there. It's kind of making it to an hour. But if you're watching this video and it's not live, comment below. Let us know if this is something you'd like to see us do more often. We like coming and hanging out with you guys. We just don't know if it's something you guys really are interested in seeing. So please, guys, everyone, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. I'm sorry if we missed any questions when you get to them. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate all the support over the years. I think this is going on like our third or fourth year doing this. I can't really keep up with it. It's been years. So we appreciate all the support. We're about to break 10,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this, or if you've been talking in that chat box and you're not subscribed, what is wrong with you? Hit the subscribe button, please. We are trying to reach 10,000.
And then we're going to quit.
No. We're going to quit. So yeah, guys, we really appreciate everybody. And again, if you want to learn more about professional window cleaning, you want to chat with us, I have we have kind of been on a hiatus lately, but I'm going to jump on the forum. And, but there's tons of great guys on the forum that can help you out too at lukethewindowcleaner.com/community. And yeah, I guess that's it. So guys, tune in next Wednesday. We're going to upload a video and we're getting back to some vlogs and how-tos coming up. So Stella, say goodbye. Say goodbye. No? Okay. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.